So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Albert Ferrer, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Scholes does really well to win the ball there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that is a little undercooked. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Eze. Oh, it's played into the area. Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Eze. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And this is... He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Egypt definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Eze tries to pass it through. It scores! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
That is good strength. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that was no routine save.
Beckham is offering a wry smile there.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, delightful ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Looking tidy in possession here. Neymar! It's hit the upright. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Maradona is sporting a guilty look. Can he finish? Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Egypt are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Egypt have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Eze. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Salah. Turns back here, probably the best option. Newcastle applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this, so...
It's Maradona! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Newcastle with the corner, they're first. Maradona plays it short. And he's taking no chances there. And he'll shoot here! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Rice. And he was quick to react. Looking for a runner.
Egypt really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. He's ended up in no man's land. Takes the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Egypt certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's with the keeper. Adams. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
We are into overtime. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Maradona goes short, flashes it across. Rodri is there, and he can get... And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Egypt go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's very disappointing, it has to be said. Shoots! Off the post! Mohamed Salah. Haaland! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Looking to play him in. Floated through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's an excellent interception. Egypt are still that goal to the good. Eze, who's set up 1 goal so far. Now it's Haaland. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, super find. Now it's... Great chance! He's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Neymar. Caresses it through.
La quota di quest'oggi
Egypt
è
have
di
themselves a corner, I think.
16.892
Yes, they do.
spettatori.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, look at this. And the shots! Egypt have their second corner now. He's having a shot! So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Maradona. Maradona. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Sostituzione per l'Egitto. Numero 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Bernardo Silva.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Son Heung-min! Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's had a shot! Now the ball in. Eze. Now it's Mbappe. Probing pass. Some really good ball movement. Egypt do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Son Heung-min. Robertson has it out wide and climbs up big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar with the short one. Pings in across. And he's there to clear it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the pass is intercepted. Eze. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Egypt still ahead by the game's only goal. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rice. Dinks one through. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Osimhen. Yamal! He's got a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rice. Egypt looking to pass their way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Nice looking ball, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Bernardo Silva. Great ball if he can get there. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Egypt certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what... He's had a shot! Nicely aimed pass. And it's Messi. And the shot! Well, there's an early warning shot across the bow.
PSV really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
They've played it short. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Albert Ferrer. Scholes. Well, they can break here. Now it's Neymar. Eze. Probing pass. Oh, that was vital. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. Bruno Fernandes. Hazard. Koulibaly was in no mood for any of that. And it's Scholes. And here's Haaland. Eto'o looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! Off the post! And he's following up! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Somewhat off target. Hazard. And this is Messi. And Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Rice. Scholes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rijkaard clears it away. That should get the job done. PSV are looking to go forward now. And it's been played through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So their fourth corner of the game, and it's been taken short. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again! He can get that clear. Egypt have the chance to go the other way. Played out to the right. Delivers with whip. That's a decent clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Maldini. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deftly out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Eto'o. Pedri! Missed by a fraction. Albert Ferrer. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And here's Neymar. Jose takes a shot. Scholes. Eze. Can he finish? Well, got to be quick to recover this. Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Albert Ferrer is there, and he can pick it up. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Into the channel. Bruno Fernandes providing an outlet on that flank. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! Goal! PSV! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
PSV have... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Eto'o. And here's the chance to counter. Koulibaly. And that is as far as they're going to go. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rodri. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Look at the space here. Looking for the rock, and he shoots! He scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Egypt have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Searching pass he's played there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Maldini.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Bruno
è di
Fernandes.
15.601 spettatori.
And it's Eto'o. PSV are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Great chance! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Scholes is always looking to break lines. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Scholes. And that has been clubbed away. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Eze. Now Neymar. Just about within shooting range.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Scholes. And it's Rice. Bruno Fernandes. Now he's got space here. And the through ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! PSV! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
PSV get themselves into the lead. Oh, he's been caught napping!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
So close to drawing level.
Haaland really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Hazard. And he's worked it through. Just eases him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has not gone well. Looking tidy in possession here. It's goals!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Always going over the top.
Messi will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Just 5 minutes left. Lobbed in behind. And he's taking no chances there.
Egypt really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Koulibaly makes the interception. Konate with the clearance. Rice.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Can he get it through? And this is Scholes. Oh, the clearance is short. Added time is up, And there goes the whistle. Egypt were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Egypt just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.